Alright guys, first attempt at startup. Please don't fall off the jack stands. I need to put some little gas in it.
Really?
I forgot, I just put a tag bit in there, I didn't put it in.
Bum, 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 bum. Wow. This guy. This guy. So yeah guys, we're gonna go ahead and get this thing started. We've already primed it. Not fuel wise, but oil wise. And yeah, we'll see. Man, I know I haven't been keeping you guys updated, but let's start the show. Alright, so we got the car running. It's kind of finicky. The battery, turns out that it was no good, and I haven't had the battery that long, but it's been sitting dead for so long. So I just replaced the battery, so I'm hoping that my starting issues go away. And if they don't, I feel like it's tune related. I've been having issues getting the car back started after I cut it off, but when it runs fine. But anyway, we're about to load up. The truck is down there. I'm gonna pull the car out here in a bit and get it on the trailer. And I'll get back with you guys when we get on the trailer and get loaded. Alright guys, we're filling up. Got the car loaded up. Nothing but it should be about a 2-hour drive, maybe, depending on how fast I go.
Check out our great candy selection inside.
So let's see. Oh, we'll get there. Cool. Truck looks good on there, though. Truck doing a good job. Got a little squat. Let's go. Well, that de-escalated really quickly. We're back in the garage, and so yeah. Let me explain real quick. That clip where the Camaro was on the truck and we were headed to GPI, that was almost a month ago. So today is like the 22nd, I think, of June. That was the 25th of May. So it's been almost a month. So I took the car to GPI. You guys know that's where I get the Camaro tuned at. And that's what I took it up there for, to get tuned. And I thought it was just gonna be a tune day. You know, with us going up there and dropping the, giving them the car and letting them tune it and filming on, I was gonna film it on the dyno and everything like that. Had everything planned out, it was gonna be great. But it didn't go that way. So what happened was basically I live around Memphis. I live in the Memphis area, or outside of Memphis. I don't live in Memphis, but I live outside of Memphis, basically Memphis. And so we got this bridge that connects Memphis to Arkansas. We got two of them. One is the new bridge, one is the old bridge. The old bridge really wasn't able to handle traffic before, so they built a new bridge, or at least that's what I assumed. The new bridge could handle traffic. You know, Memphis is a logistics city. There's a lot of stuff going on, but it goes over the Mississippi River. The bridge goes over the Mississippi River, and it allows you to travel quickly to Arkansas. Well, anyway, GPI is in Jacksonville, Arkansas, and so we have to utilize that bridge to get over to Arkansas. Unfortunately, that bridge was discovered maybe a couple months ago. I don't know when it was, but it had a crack in it that had been in there for years. It'd been broken for years. They've proven that with photos and zoomed into that spot. That crack has been there for a long time. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But they discovered that crack, and all of a sudden now from an inspection, and they're trying to fix it. So they shut down that bridge. So you have to use the old bridge, which is filled with traffic. It's awful to get across over to Arkansas from Memphis, from Tennessee. This way at least. You can go through Dyersburg, but that was way out of the way. I didn't leave in time enough. Anyway, I was late to my appointment. Maybe 30, 45 minutes late. Which turned into a little bit more because once I got the car off the trailer, I had to swap over to the injectors that they were going to tune with, which are the ID 1300X injectors that I overnighted like 2 days before, that Monday. Oh, no. Yeah, that I overnighted and got the day before. So I got them on the 24th of May, and I had to go down to the GPI on the 25th. But anyway, so I spent another 15, 20 minutes out there changing out the injectors. So by that time, I was really late. And the tuner didn't want to, the guy tuning it, Ben, who's a really cool dude, he didn't want to rush it. You know, it's a turbo build. It's a lot of different things going on. Oil. My God, there's a lot of oil. And maybe one day I'll go into detail about that. But man, when you're doing a turbo build, if you gotta be to the T. There might be some leaks when you first crank it up. But he didn't want to rush it and just not have it right prepared for me leaving GPI. You know, they're a dealership, so they want your car to be right. So anyway, he didn't want to rush it. He was like, you know, they'd rather keep it, and you know, I just come back and get it. So that's what we decided. I went back home. I took the trailer back that I rented. Went back home. Anyway, I get a call maybe the next day. They were looking over the car. A couple of things they didn't like. One was the clamps that I got with the kit to go on the intercooler piping. They didn't think they would work. Now, I'm not sure if those were the original clamps, but those are the clamps I got with the kit from the guy that I bought the kit from. So they didn't like them. They wanted some other kind of clamps, which I had some, I think, on the hot side. But the cold side were just your standard clamps. I don't know. Anyway, they didn't like them. They were like, I need to change them. I can come back and change them. And also my oil pump, my oil cooler, which is on the driver's side of the transmission, or the block rather, it was leaking. Now I saw it a little wet, but it was so many other things going on that I didn't really take the time to just look and see what it was that was maybe causing it to be wet with oil. But it wasn't soaking. It was just like little bitty drips and stuff, but it never hit the ground. So anyway, they were like, I needed to fix that. So it became an issue of, do I want to, rent another trailer, go pick the car up, maybe do it there in the parking lot, or maybe bring it home, deal with that traffic. But even if I did pick it up, I'd have to wait until they had a slot where they could tune me again. Keep in mind, this tuning appointment I booked well over a month in advance, and I had to. It wasn't by choice. That was the earliest they had. So when I called them, the earliest they had was over a month out because they're so backed up with cars. So they were like, or I could leave it there, let them do it. When they get some spare time or a car drops out, they'll have it on hand. They'll be able to just do it, do the work, tune it. So anyway, I was like, I weighed my options. I thought about it back and forth, and I decided to go ahead and just let them do it. I didn't want to go through the hassle of trying to get back to Arkansas with a trailer, back home with the car, which was even harder because the traffic to get back into Memphis is horrendous. Like the ride back was terrible. So I decided to let them keep it. And then I was like, you know what? Since I get to wait to pay for the tune and everything, and they're gonna do this, they're gonna charge me a little money to do this. A little bit is a lot, but they're gonna charge me some. I was like, you know, might as well do some stuff that I didn't have time to do, and I really just didn't do. So I had them add meth to the car. Initially, we were going to go with the under the hood reservoir, but they called back after I told them to go ahead and bill me for it and do it, install it, and said that they needed to, it wasn't going to be enough room and they preferred to do the trunk reservoir. Now that I think about it, I don't know how it wouldn't be enough room. All you have to do is, yeah, anyway. So anyway, I'm getting the 4-gallon tank for methanol in the trunk, and it's gonna, you know, so it's for when I'm running pump gas on 93. It'll give me a little extra coolant, and it'll help me make more power on 93. E85, you don't need it. It's a cooler fuel anyway. So they're doing that. They're doing the meth install. They're changing my clamps. They're replacing my oil cooler, and they are, there's another thing, the distribution block. So I had a lot of vacuum lines from my boost solenoid, from my boost controller, from my hob switch for my auxiliary pump. I had a manifold vacuum line, and I had these going to different T's and stuff like that. And they said that it was a better option, and it was some type of distribution block, boost distribution block or something like that. I can't remember. I got to look it up. But it was only like 130 some bucks. So I told them to go ahead and just get that and reroute my boost lines and you know, boost reference lines. So they're going to install that as well. So those are the things that they're installing. But like I said, they're so backed up, you know, it takes time. So I've thrown them money here and there, not necessarily to incentivize them to finish it or do it and tune it, but just because I don't know how much this bill's gonna be. And I'd rather not get hit all at once, so I'm just throwing money at them every week or so, every 2 weeks when I get paid. But yeah, so the whole plan was to have this car, damn, we 10 minutes. The whole plan was to have this car back by now, be driving it, having fun with it, racing because there's so many race events going on. You know, really dialing it in for the end goal, which is 2K of next year. But that'll still happen, but we're still waiting. So I had to put a video together, kind of give you guys a heads up and let you know what was going on. So it's not that I haven't been working. We worked hard. Me and Snakey, shout out to Snakey, man. We worked hard to get that car done. This is all I got left of it. Front bumper. Still at the house or whatever. And so I'm just waiting on the car, man. That's why I really haven't really started on the Z hard because, well, you know, I don't want to throw too much money into this right now until I know what the bill's going to be for the Camaro. But she's at GPI, that's where she is. She's been there almost a month. So hopefully soon, hopefully sometime in July or maybe late June, still time, we'll get the car back and we'll have a good time with it. So, you know what to do, guys. Keep it locked, man. Like the video if you liked it. If you didn't like it, tell me why you didn't like it. Comment. And above all else, make sure you subscribe.